In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the training management system in THERAP. I will be showing you how to use your Classes tab on your dashboard. Let's go ahead and get started. You would log into THERAP like you normally would and then go to your dashboard. What you will notice is that you now have a Classes tab on the right-hand side of your screen. The Classes tab will allow you to view overdue classes, sign up to training classes, view classes the training coordinator has signed you up to attend, view your training history, and view your training profile. Let's look at the Overdue tab first. If you have a number next to Overdue, it means that you are out of compliance with your certification in that particular class. To view any overdue classes, simply click on the Overdue tab. As you can see here, Jane Trainer is overdue for her First Aid CPR certification, Crisis, Positive Practices 1, and her DSP orientation training. Jane has a few options. If the training coordinator has already assigned Jane to take one of these sessions, then she should view those in another area. But if the training coordinator has not signed her up to take one of these classes, then Jane can go ahead and sign up to one of the classes herself. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to go back to the dashboard. You'll notice that here it says View Signups. If you have a number next to View Signups, a training coordinator for your division has scheduled you to attend a training class. Click on the tab that says View Signups. As you can see, Jane has been scheduled to attend the DSP orientation on Tuesday, January 19th. We're going to click on that to get more information. You'll notice that the training class name is listed here, the date of the training session, the time the training session begins, and how long the session is supposed to last. So from looking at this, I know that Jane has training for DSP orientation on Tuesday, January 19th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The location will also be listed, and for this training, it is in the training room. If I want to look at more trainings that I'm signed up for, I can click back. Jane is also signed up for a CPR First Aid training and Positive Practices 1. If I can attend the class that I've been scheduled for as listed here, I would do nothing except show up to class. But let's say that from your dashboard, you view your signups. And you click on a class, and for this example, we'll click on First Aid CPR, and you notice that the date you're scheduled to attend that class doesn't fit with your schedule. What you would need to do then is you would need to go back to your dashboard, and you would need to click on Sign Up. You're then going to look to see if there's another class scheduled, and here we do have another one, CPR First Aid, Wednesday the 27th. Now be careful because all divisions will be listed here. I wouldn't want to click on this one if I'm working in Hampton Roads because this training class is for Lynchburg. But I do see one here for Hampton Roads on the 27th, and I know that my schedule allows me to attend that. If that's the case and I need to reschedule, I'm going to click on that class, and then I'm going to click on Sign Up. Once I have successfully signed up, I would go back to my dashboard. If I'm rescheduling a training class that was previously assigned, I would also need to then send an SCOM to the training coordinator in my division to let them know that I would like to reschedule the class. You would simply go to your SCOMs, type in the person's name who you wish to send the SCOM to, I would then go down and always make this a low notification, and my subject would be need to reschedule my class. And then in the body, what you want to do is simply write that you need to reschedule your CPR class, or whichever class it is that you're rescheduling, from 121.16 to 127.16. I have already rescheduled it in THERAP. That will let me know that you've signed yourself up to a different session, and then indicate your name and press send. What we're going to do next is we're going to come back to our dashboard. I've taught you how to look at your overdue classes. I've taught you how to sign up for a training class. I've taught you how to view your signups. If you are attending the class you're signed up for, remember you have to do nothing other than show up for class, and I've showed you how to reschedule if you have to do that. If you want to review results or notes in regards to your training history, you would select the Results Notes tab. This will show you classes you attended and the ones that you were scheduled to but did not attend or were absent from. Your training attendance is now tracked in THERAP. Currently, the only notes we upload are training rosters showing who did or did not attend classes. What you will see here is crisis class was scheduled on December 2nd in the training room, and Jane Trainer was absent from that class. This means that she was scheduled but did not attend. You can pull up the class information, and where it says class session notes, click on the attachment and it will actually show you the roster. On the roster you will see that Jane Trainer was indeed absent from the training. It shows you the people that did attend. You'll also see in the review results and notes that it tells Jane that she's scheduled for certain classes, and that certain classes, if you see a results not published listed here, it means that that class was canceled. The Training History tab will allow you to view your training history. It will show any classes you have taken and indicate the certification date and expiration date of the classes. It's a quick overview of your history. So what you'll notice here is that Jane Trainer has only taken 2 classes, and that's all we have in the database for her. But it shows when she was certified and when the certification expires. If there's no date listed here, it means that your certification does not have an expiration date. The Training Profile tab will give you an overview of all your training profile in THERAP. It will show you what courses you've been assigned to. If you're a DSP, this should say DSP training. If you're a sponsor, this should indicate sponsor training. And for all other positions, you'll notice some differences here as well. The next part of this tells you the different classes that make up the course that you've been assigned to. So all of these classes listed here are classes that you must have in order to be a direct support professional, a site coordinator, or whatever else your position is here at Support Services. What you can do is you can see from this page the class names of everything that's required of you, and it will indicate what date it was assigned for you to take, what date you were certified on, when your certification expires, and whether the class is due or overdue. What you'll notice here is that the human rights training Jane took on 1/12/16, and her certification will expire in 1 year. She doesn't need to take this training for another 363 days. The other thing that you can do from this tab is you can print out tests or certifications, put in your own portfolio, or if you need them for other jobs that you may have. What you would do is simply click on the attached certificate. It will come up as a PDF. You can click on that, and this will allow you to print out your human rights training test, your crisis intervention test, your CPR certifications, so on and so forth. At the bottom of this tab, you also have upcoming training sessions. These are any upcoming classes that you are scheduled for. So at a quick glance, you can see what your schedule looks like for the entire week or month, depending on how many classes you're scheduled for. There you have it, a guide to how SSVA employees will use the TMS system. If you have any questions, contact your local training coordinator or your local employee experience coordinator. Thank you, and as always, have a positive and peaceful day.